Much like the last time I did this, I can't really place why I thought it would be a good idea. But having done that, I do wish to know if I am live. And let me get this thing off the stream. Yes, I see Urotsuki says hello. Let me see who else is here. Adira's here. So, while Twitch's service attempts to notify other people that there's something going on here, let me see if I can get the game running, because I do have a couple of things prepared. So, let me see. First thing I have to do is open this up, if I can find the link. Yes, there it is. So as you might recall, Mike did a couple of Thief streams. Well, a couple. He made like 7 of them. 7 streams in which he played through 1 or 2 levels of Thief. But what he never did was finish it or get to the second game. There are currently 3 games in the sort of vanilla Thief continuity. But the first 2 games are notorious because they have a huge fan community. And this fan community has taken it upon themselves to produce a certain number of fan missions. Because the Thief 2 installation comes with a tool for making missions, which they have taken full advantage of. This particular one should be on screen in a second. There we are. This is called Deceptive Perception. And I can't get it in the center, but that'll do. And as you can see, it is a Thief 2 fan mission. This is one of a series of 2 fan missions, which have their main focus on, well, to put it bluntly, spooks. So, you know this is gonna be good. Yes, Burn's here now. Hello, Burn. So, let us get started. Actually, give me just 1 minute to do some hollering. Let me see if anyone from this Skype group wants to come over. So we might have non-Mike-ites in the stream, but that would be okay. So as you can see, the difficulties we can pick are easy, easy, or easy. It's a difficult choice, but I think we'll go with easy. So here we go, Deceptive Perceptions. And the premise of this is that this guy called Timiotus Grimsby stole our dagger before he disappeared. So you're not worried about old Grimsby, but we want our dagger back. We're not supposed to hurt him when we find him or any other unarmed bystanders, but on a night like this, and this is the real kicker, we never know what might take place. So let us get started. Give me just 1 second to try to move this window. There we go. So this is the first room of this warehouse spook fest. We can turn on the lights, but we can also get spooked by those spooky noises. So let me see, what do we have here? We have some moss arrows, some water arrows, and some food. They're both labeled as food. One of them's a clump of cheese, which is quite a crunchy clump of cheese by the sound of it. And the other is a roll of sausages, which are also crunchy. Crunchy sausages sound like the best kind of food. So there doesn't seem to be that much around here. Only some light coming from that room. Coming from this flare that's so unlit. The spooky noises are multiplying. This time stuff is being thrown around, despite the fact that there's no one in here. And also, the table in the room where we started out got turned over. Who could have done this? Well, we are in our warehouse, so... So let's see what sort of businesses there are here. Finelli & Co. bookkeepers. Accounting is the scariest, spookiest profession of all. Those statues look kind of familiar, don't they? They were just over there. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything too remarkable here, so out we go. And right as we try to do that, this thing crashes through the window. So that's always a nice sign. What other businesses can be found in the spook house? A shipping company. Seem to be allied with the Hammerites, and they also have a shipping log. Nothing too remarkable, except for the reference to the contest that this fan mission was made for. And that guy over there. I wonder if he can help us. I'm going to assume that's a no. So the only thing that's left for us to do really is explore the utmost depths of the spook house by trying to climb into these crates and kind of succeeding. You can see what's in the corner, but there's nothing in the corner really. It's very dark, so you can't really see it, but there really is nothing. Oh boy. We can try to get on top of that giant crate, but there's also nothing there. So what we do now, of course, is descend into the basement, the spookiest of all places. And what do you know, our old friends are here as well. And I don't know if you caught that, but this guy looked like a real person for a second there. So there doesn't seem to be that much down here except statues with skeleton faces. I wonder if that's all we'll find down here. Or if there's something more like... like a dead guy with spiders around him. Spiders on his body, but this guy must be the guy we were looking for, because we found our sword. And also there is that thing over there now. This giant spider standing in our way. Giant spider doesn't really take a lot of damage though, fortunately. Now there's this giant spider corpse that we have to walk around. And there's also these tiny spiders sort of clamoring around the floor, but you can only really hear them since they're so small. So, I think we succeeded in getting our dagger back, so all we need to do now is get out of here. Uh-oh. It would help if we could jump better, like that. This place sure looks a lot more normal now.
Mr. Gert, what are you doing? I come back later for a book. I find you running about like a madman. What sort of mischief are you up to now? Whatever you're doing, you're making a mess. Old man Grimsby's probably going to give you a flogging after he sees this. Serves you right, you taffel. Oh, by the way, there was a package for you on the front doorstep. I took the liberty of putting it near your workshop.
Yep, that is right. If you look over there, you will see the package. So this guy doesn't seem to be doing anything interesting. So let's just go check out our package. That's not good. There's bits of body lying around with blood now. And the guy's dead. But there's something lying on the ground next to him. I wonder what that's about. Does that seem foreboding at all? Well, that it is. So that was Deceptive Perceptions by whoever it was that made this. I'm sure I can find out who that was in a second. Apparently it was inspired by Stephen King. Yes, this comma ellipsis is only the beginning. That's how punctuation works. So that was our mission completed. Wasn't that the best? Only took 7 minutes, so there really wasn't that much to do in that mission. Apparently one body was discovered by enemies. I'm guessing it was that dead guy at the end. Or maybe it was the giant spider's corpse, I don't know. And apparently our attack on the giant spider counted as a backstab, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, that was Deceptive Perception. These 2FM, which I believe someone posted something saying that it had given someone a heart attack somehow. A long time ago. I don't know what that's about. So that was kind of short. And I'm looking at the thing now on the loader. Apparently this was made by someone called William the Taffer. But even though that was kind of short, the concept apparently served as enough of an inspiration to other fan mission makers. Seeing how there exists a little something more. A bit of a derivative work, if you will. A little something that may or may not be being mounted right now. So I hope you enjoyed your little foray into the world of Deceptive Perceptions, because we have Deceptive Perception 2 Phantasmagoria. Giving credit to William the Taffer for the first one and Yandros, who completed this second version, which is much lengthier. So let's dive straight into it. So the difficulties are scare me, terrify me, or petrify me. Why wouldn't we want to be petrified? Let's begin the tale. So the premise now is that we've met our old friend Willick at the Rotting Carcass Tavern for a pint. But our talk turns to a recent adventure of trying to recover an artifact from an abandoned mechanist warehouse. So I'm kind of assuming that anyone watching this hasn't played Thief 2. The mechanists are these villains of the game that are sort of trying to turn people into robots, basically. And the leader, Karas, is the main antagonist of the game, so that's something important to keep in mind. But anyway, this mechanist is supposedly haunted. So let's prepare ourselves to live through it. Hello Axical, this is a Thief 2 fan mission called Deceptive Perceptions 2. It's all about spooks. We can change the difficulty, but we'll keep it at Petrify Me. So let us begin. It's cutscene time. As soon as it loads, that is. Because cutscenes, yes. Here we go.
Right, Garrett. Tell me about this grand adventure you had the other night.
Right. Well, you know my pal Barney, who works a night shift over at the Lions building underneath the abandoned mechanist warehouse? Well, he'd been telling me for years that the old warehouse floors are haunted.
Haunted? An old guard's tale, my friend. It isn't true, is it?
Be patient, I'll get to that.
Wait a minute. This Barney fellow is a guard. So how come he's an old pal of a master thief?
Well, let's just say he used to be one of us before he was reformed by the Bluecoats. Yeah, they caught him enough times he gave up the lifestyle. He became a reputable type, taking jobs doing private security and whatnot.
Okay. He's a reformed thief. So tell me, why would you want to go into an old, haunted warehouse?
Well, Cuddy told me a rumor he'd heard about there being some kind of valuable artifact being stored on the top floor of the place when it was shut down. Now, normally I don't pay attention to unsubstantiated rumors. I didn't have anything better to do that night, and I figured it would just be a quick in-and-out job since there are skylights on the top floor, right? Displace a rope arrow, shimmy down, rummage through the crates, find the thing, get out. 5 minutes, tops.
I'm guessing it wasn't that simple, or he wouldn't be boring me to tears.
Yeah. Well, a bit uncharacteristically, I went in a bit underprepared. I did it on a lark. I was in the neighborhood, and I figured all I needed was a rope arrow. I didn't have a sword. Well, it turns out the rope broke, and I slid down, fell on my ass. And then I discovered there's no artifact. So not only was the rumor false, here I am stuck in a reportedly haunted building looking for some way out.
All right. Now tell me, was it really haunted?
Hang on. Let me tell the whole story.
So yeah, as you heard just then, we have gone unprepared onto this haunted warehouse. We brought one rope arrow with us and nothing else. There's nothing in our inventory except the compass. We don't have any weapons at our disposal. And we are now trapped in this place, which is very dark. And judging from how it looks in the OBS thing, I probably should raise the gamma a little bit. Oops, no, that's not how you do it. Just a second. No, that's fine. Let me just make this a little bit brighter. If that's at all possible, apparently not, judging from how this looks exactly the same as before. That's not good. Well, I suppose it's visible enough. You got your crates over here. You got skylights which barely illuminate the place. And you got a red light coming from behind this door. And you got zombie groans. Also hammer horn sound effects. Doesn't seem to be actually anything in here. Well, if you take another look around, there's really nowhere else you can go, so let's check out what this lever does. Okay, so the lights are on now. Oh, this switch over here that I didn't see. I'm guessing that works as well. Oh god. So we almost got zapped there, but luckily nothing really bad happened. So I don't think it'd be a good idea to let this guy catch us, so just gonna try to walk around him. Well, let's try to get close to him. Oh, yeah, he doesn't like us. Let's just go. Do you see this shit? This is not good. Oh, never mind. Something must have happened. Because the door is open now. Well, this place is looking a bit bigger than I expected. Statues, much like before, and more boxes. That's nice. Uh-oh, what's this? I see. Well, that doesn't really seem to have done anything, but... Oh. That looked uncomfortable. But yeah, those guys were the mechanists, and the guy in the middle was Karas, the leader. So apparently some sort of horrible shit was going on in here. Which might explain the hauntedness of this place. What does this do? Okay, that gate just opened. Is there anything else in here though? I can barely see anything, but there seems to be a little crawl space here. Oh boy. Oh, what's this? Oh, we found a bit of loot, so that wasn't completely fruitless. So we got a mechanist hammer haunt standing in our way. And we were told to face our fear, but that doesn't seem like a good idea, so we'll just go over instead. Oh wait, the door's closed, never mind. Maybe we do need to do something with this guy. Hey dude. Uh-oh. Well, he swung his hammer and somehow didn't hit us, but the door's open now, so on we go with our quest to escape the spook house once more. Well, as per usual game mechanics, we need a gear to make this thing work. So let's see if we can't find something like that. Oh, more loot. Oh, what's this? We can interact with the crate. Uh-oh, what's this? Those sound like mechanist robots. Well, we got the key gear, but I see there's something else over here. Seems to be a gramophone of sorts, so let's see what this does.
Seest thou my children? The children of Karis? Why save these things when all else is gone? Who is Karis? A man of destruction, not construction.
Yes. Spliced from voice clips that Karas has in the actual game. Apparently Karas is a man of destruction, not construction. So let's open this place up and see what lies beyond.
Karis is a creature. I have seen hostility and violence. Praise Karis. A wretched creature.
This robot here doesn't seem to be that effective. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, anyway, Let's just leave this guy in peace and carry on. Oh wait, what's going on now?
Fails to understand. Creation.
So yes, apparently the guy is shut down. Not terribly surprising considering the state he seems to be in. But judging from what it said, apparently Karas is a wretched creature. And the robot has seen hostility and violence. Not sure what that's about, but let's see what other surprises the Spook House holds for us. I can't move.
Whoa.
Yes, Garrett.
I know what you're looking for. I can help.
Huh?
They know you're here. Quickly, follow me.
They? They who?
Well, apparently we're not going to find out today. So we got new objectives. Those objectives being following the lady in white, but nothing is as it seems, so we shall maintain our care. We can look at the map apparently. Except it's not a map, it's just this. So back to the game. Oops, there we are. So she came out of that painting. Something which is now reflected in the painting. And also left this. The key. Forward. Well, it doesn't seem to be
This way.
that many places we could go. So let's not follow her for the time being, just take a look around here. In this other stack of boxes. This seems to be a very box-centered warehouse place. With all these neat stacks of whatever is in them. Where could she be leading us? That door looks like we can open, but this one over here is locked. And we don't have the key anymore, so one way to go.
Just a little bit farther.
Why do I feel like a rat in a maze?
Well, that does seem like an appropriate sentiment. I mean, where could she have gone?
I know what you want. You want to escape. To leave here and never look back. I give you this key to do so.
Okay.
But never fear. You will join us before the night is over.
Oh snap, she was evil all along.
Sorry, I'm not into socializing with spirits, evil or otherwise.
So now, the corners of the maze are inhabited by spooks. So let's go ahead and quick save, just as a precaution, and try to get out of here. Without being seen, preferably. Uh-oh. That dude made a sound, but... Oh. But we can get out.
Leaving so soon.
Or not. Oh, shoot. We died. Let's try that again. As you may recall, we have only 4 things of health. And so we can barely take any damage. Hello, Tallow. I see you're here now. So let's try not to get killed by these guys. Oh. Looks like that's going to turn out to be a bit harder than I initially expected. I sure wish I had some sort of weapon to something to distract him with. Could you please turn around, sir?
Leaving so soon.
Get out of my way. Oh wow, that actually worked. I was not expecting that to work, but I'll take it. Well, at least we did get out of that. So, what to now, I wonder? Oh wait, do you hear that? Footsteps. Hello? Oh! What was that?
Garrett?
Well, I'm not sure what just happened, but we got launched by the door into the wall and died. That's great. And we have to listen to this again. So let's not stand right next to the door this time. Not sure why there's a sound of... Oh.
Huh? Mr. Garrett? Is that you? Jeez, Barney. You scared the shit out of me. Mr. Garrett, how did you get in here? Why, you look half dead. You've been upstairs, haven't you? You know that place is haunted. I've told you before. Yeah, I kind of noticed that just now. Nice ghost you have here. Now follow me. I've got some healing potions in here somewhere. Thanks. That'd be
boy.
nice, Barney.
Looks like we managed to escape the spooks at least. But these are doors that we can interact with, so...
Okay, Mr. Garrett. You stay here. I'll go see if the boss has left yet. He wouldn't approve of me taking people in at this time of night. Of course not.
Yes, this guy is Hank Hill, clearly. So we... Wait.
Oh, yes. Mr. Garrett, one more thing. Stay out of these rooms while I am gone. I mean it. Don't go taffing around where you don't belong. What? Me taffing around where I don't belong? Perish the thought.
Yes, indeed.
I'll be right back.
So we're not supposed to go into these rooms. But there is this... Oh wait, we can't move now. So off goes that guy to get something. We still can't move. Now we can move. So we can't open this door, but there is this right here. The storeroom key. That is not the storeroom. This appears to be though. Let's not spoil what's in there just yet. Let's have a look around these couple of rooms first. Another characteristically dark box-filled room with alien grunts. And this, which is clearly a statue of Cthulhu, so there's that. Also, there seems to be this thing right here. A press, by the looks of it. So that's interesting. Uh-oh. You see this guy? Wasn't he over there just a second ago? Something's not right here. So what's in this other storeroom? Oh, it's this guy again, apparently. There's mushrooms growing in a neat circle on the floor. That's great. And that guy's mumbling at us and moving when we're not looking. So he's either an SCP monster or a Doctor Who monster. And we can't open that hatch just yet. So, oh, he's looking this way now. so don't blink. So what was in this room? There's blood and a dead guy.
That doppelganger out there pretending to be me is planning your demise as well.
Doppelganger? I thought there was something a bit odd about him.
Garrett, avenge my death. My sword is in the security office. It will probably lead you there. When its back is turned, slay it with the sword.
Consider it done, my old friend.
And Garrett, be careful.
So apparently the guy we met earlier is actually an evil double, and this is the real guy who was killed by him? That's an unexpected twist. And there is nothing on top of these boxes. Can we open this door now? We cannot. Oh, but here comes this guy again.
All right, all clear. Now, let's get you some healing potions. I think I have some in the security room. Follow me.
I'd better grab the sword and make my move quickly when I get the chance.
Yes, let's. Because the spooks commanded. So into the storeroom we go.
Oh, yes. Here we are. I thought we had some in here somewhere. Help yourself.
Oh boy, healing potions. Well, we certainly can use these, I mean. We did take quite a few hits back there. So let's heal up. And chill and get this sword. So now we have a weapon, actually. But this guy seems to be pretty chill, so let's not lunge at him just yet. Let's have a look around first. There's a door we can't open. There's paintings and a burrick head. There's this thing. Oh, we can open this door though. But that one we cannot. Well, unfortunately there doesn't seem to be that much to be done, so let's do what must be done. Uh-oh.
Garrett, you foolish man. You killed your friend Barney. And for what? Because an apparition told you to do so?
Sure. Make me feel worse than I already do.
Smooth.
Join us, Garrett. You're more like us than you know.
Somehow, I doubt that.
And she's spouting. So yeah, this guy is dead now, but luckily we can get his keyring. And yes, the caption is "You killed Barney." So let's just dump his body over there. See if we can use his keyring to open this safe. We cannot. That's not good. I bet we can open that door over there though. And the keyring disappeared, so apparently there was only one key in the keyring. So what's in this room? Paintings, that's what.
Stay out of them way. IB's ready to shoot.
Oh my!
What?
Ready, set, aim. Fly, Goodsy!
Ah, stop it!
He's dead now.
So apparently that painting was shooting the other painting. That makes a lot of sense. Also, I don't think I have the right skin for this fan mission, seeing how these paintings don't really match up what's happening. But in this room we have marble floors, which don't reflect us for some reason. And glasses being thrown at terminal speed. Which, if I recall correctly, can sting quite a bit. So let's quickly shuffle along and get whatever it is that's behind the bar. Got a square-toothed lockpick, a triangle-toothed lockpick, and this. toothpicks or something. So now we have our trusty lockpicks, and I'm not sure if there's anything else in here. Might as well check. Well, we can use our lockpicks on that door. But first, let's see if... Oh. Let's be a little bit more careful. Apparently we cannot interact with that door, so let's keep on opening this one. Let us revel in this non-stop lockpicking action. Yes. So what's in here? It's a library, it looks like. With another statue of a skeleton man. Oh. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, do you hear that? Yep, this seems to be the haunted library from Mario 64. So I'm not entirely certain what... Oh, this is what we're supposed to get in here. So now that we have the key to the office safe and the books have stopped being thrown around, let's go back and open that safe. So the glass throwing has apparently stopped, that is good. We still can't interact with that door though. So on we trundle along to our next bounty. Nice safe. And we got a sealed box. It's pretty strong, so we can't just open it by throwing it into the wall. Or at anything for that matter. Not even at the steel doors. So, as you might recall, in one of these storerooms, there was something that we can use for this. And that something, of course, is this press. So I think the key, yeah, there we go. We just drop that there and crush it open. So we got the sewer hatch key, and Default is in the room now. Hello, Default. And scroll. What does this scroll say? Find in this kit a key to access the sewer hatch. Yes. Friend Albius. And to safely descend we need this low fall potion, which we already have. Oh yeah, this guy. He probably moved when we first entered this place. He's looking that way now. Now he's looking this way. Spooks, that's how they work. So on with the next step of our quest we go.
So wait, you're telling me the White Lady and the evil Mechanist spirits tricked you into killing Barney?
Well, I'm afraid so. I felt badly, but at least I had the sewer key and could keep looking for a way out of that place. With all the strange... I just wanted to get out of there. Little did I know the ordeal was just beginning.
Go on.
I jumped down the hole, and...
Well, I haven't jumped down the hole yet, so that's not entirely accurate. But as you can see, there's no ladder, and that seems like a fatal drop, so we do use the slow fall potion at this point to facilitate our descent. So we cannot get back up there. Luckily we did not miss anything. And we had an updated objective list. We've gone into the sewers and we're still looking for our way out. It looks like we might be able to open that place. For some reason we didn't lose our storeroom key, even though it doesn't look like we'll be using it anymore. And it doesn't look like we can go that way, so let's see what lies this way. Well, this looks ominous. Uh-oh. That's quite dangerous. But not... Uh-oh. See, that doesn't look too good. I wonder if we can go back now. That looks even worse. But I think that's the end of maintenance trouble for this thing. So of course what's in the sewers is something that'll hurt us if we interact with it. Door that doesn't open. Gauges, machines. A door that does open. Oh boy. This does not look safe. So someone's been working down here. Because he slept with the boss's daughter. Faulty electricals in the sewers. Yeah, it's the grind. What are you gonna do? Time to find a new job, but unfortunately that was not to happen. Because he's right here. His corpse is. And under it we have this key. The sewer access key. So now that we've discovered the corpse of the dead guy, let's go back. And quick save as to not have something stupid happen here. And hopefully this key will be able to let us access the other part of the sewers. It will. So what's beyond this point, I wonder? This looks like a spook center. This looks like the sort of place that Nox would love to be in, I have to say. So where do we go from here? Oh, this way. Nice candles and a door that's locked, but not anymore, apparently. So let's keep advancing. I have no idea what sort of place we're going into now. Who would have guessed that this was hidden in the sewers? Well, not me, that's for certain. So, judging from what we're trapped here now, and apparently we are.
Cannot yet sense your presence. They only know of shadows.
Okay. I don't know who you are, but I definitely don't like you talking in my head.
So apparently.
Garrett, join your brothers in the shadows.
Brothers in the shadows?
We're being beckoned to the shadows by...
Garrett, enter the gate to join us.
A gate? In here?
A gate? We're being talked to by force ghosts.
Join us in the shadows. We can help you escape this place.
Oh, and I see Lizard Man is here now, so hello. Let me see. What lies beyond? Can we go past this point? No, we cannot. Luckily though, that doesn't damage us. We can, however, lockpick this door open, which is nice. And it will be even nicer when it actually opens. Dum 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 dum. So what's in this room, I wonder? Well, our objective, if you recall, is to find the gateway that the voice has mentioned so we can join them in the shadows. And this mirror looks like a pretty spiffy mirror when we examine it more closely. Let's save as a precaution and dive right into the Black Lodge, or wherever this is. Oh boy.
Garrett, we are the shadows of the keepers trapped here many centuries ago.
Keepers? Wait a minute. If you've been here that long, then how do you know who I am?
By the way, get ready for a long cutscene.
Outside world, we still have ways of seeing what has been transpiring there.
So, how did you get trapped here?
Yeah, how did you?
And cast us into the shadow realm, a mirror image of the world you just came from, and then broke the mirror, sealing us in this realm.
And Dariel?
The demon queen whom you may have seen in her throne room within the great marble hall. You may have also seen her in the form of a woman in a white gown.
Yes. I know her all too well. She's been harassing me all night. So if, broken mirrors are the gateways, why not just break this one?
The mirror is enchanted and can only be broken once the portal in the throne room is activated. Breaking it now would have devastating consequences.
So how can I get out of here?
Yo, Garrett, within this shadow realm, you can pass through obstacles which would impede you in the true world. Use that knowledge to find a way to activate the portal in her throne room. It will lead your path.
My path? You keepers and your prophecies.
Be warned, Garrett. Here in the shadow realm, you can be seen. And even when you return to the other side, you will be visible to them now that you have been a shadow.
Great. So open the portal in the shadow realm. Then what?
2 stones are required, which appear as gemstones. Although you can activate the portal from this realm, you can only enter it in the true world.
Anything else?
In this mirror world goes nowhere.
I think we know enough now.
Okay, I'll find the 2 stones and activate the portal. Then return here.
Yes,
Very
thank you.
good. Once you smash this mirror, we'll return to the true world at long last and cause a distraction for you.
Yep. So now that this cutscene has finally ended, let's save so we don't have to see that again. And unfortunately, now that we are in this world, we are visible to the spooks. So it will be a bit harder to get by. Just a bit though. We can fight back against the spooks though, I think. Let me see. If I draw my sword... Yeah, that seems to work, but now I've got those other 2 on my tail. Let's see if I can lose them by going into this extremely dark place with spiders from the sound of it. Gee, I sure wish I had a lantern or something now. I can barely see a thing. Oh shoot, there. So let's venture deeper into the spider lair and try to kill the spiders. Okay, spider down apparently. Can barely see them just because their legs are whiter than the rest of their bodies. To know there's more than one. Yeah, I sure wish I could see where I was going. I know that I'm looking for a gem based on what the spooks said. Oh, there we are. There's another hole to crawl through here. And another spider, which we will... And we could use some healing, so let's use our last healing potion. And in here is a locked chest, of course. So it's time for more lockpicking, yay. Maybe I should provide my own soundtrack for the lockpicking sections, but... Actually, wait a minute, what did I have playing before? Oh, hello, Spy. Welcome. This should be pretty appropriate music for these sections. Oh, it's over. Well, we did get the portal gem. So that's one of the two we need to get. I certainly wonder where the other one is. Are the spooks still in our tail, I wonder? Let's see. No, they are not. Oh no. Well, they see us now, that's not good. Are trying to kill us. So let's see if we can run past them. Yes, we can. Uh-oh. So let's dodge those calls they're throwing at us and see if we can just rush into this next area. Because there's something else here we need to get. The second portal gem. But it's hidden in a treasure chest. That noise you hear is this giant woman walking around, who will destroy you if she realizes where you are. But it's our favorite time in the world again, lockpicking time. Okay, it's open. Uh-oh. I think she might have heard us, but we do have both portal gems now. So there's one, and there's the other. And through the portal we go. I thought, but apparently not, never mind. Oh boy, we almost died right there. Oh yeah, we completely died right there. So let's reload our save, let's see how far it takes us. Oh, here we are. Those other spooks didn't seem to follow us into the big spook room though. We still have the first portal gem, but we still need to pick the chest open again. So let us do that one more time. Okay, we have obtained the portal gem again. And she doesn't seem to have noticed us this time, so... Oh, shit. I take that right back. So, I think what she does actually is sort of cycle around her room and then go back to her throne part and just sort of stay there for a while. So, it looks like that's what she's doing now, so on we go. To try and open the portal again. So I thought we had to open it and then go through it, but apparently what we do have to do instead is to the mirror room and return to the real world. and enter the portal there. Oh boy, she saw us again and we need to escape again. But this time we didn't die. I wonder if it's recommendable to go on with this much health though. Luckily the door is right here. So back to the real world we go, I suppose.
It is done.
Back out of the Black Lodge into the realm of trueness. I did not draw the sword there, that was automatic. And now the Keeper Ghosts will help us fight the spooks. But they will still attack us. So let's try running past all the mayhem and oh boy. And into the portal we go. I see Spiffy's here. Hello, Spiffy. Oh boy. What just happened over there? What is this thing right here? Doesn't look like a friendly creature. So those things right there, they're not suitable to be approached, because if you do, these guys come out and try to karate chop you to death, which they probably will, considering how little health they have. Yep, we're almost dead and we are. So we can kill them, but we were left with only 1 point of health, which is not very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload the save. Since that conflict can be avoided. Do we even have anything, any arrows? No, we do not. We only have the sword and a bunch of junk in our inventory. So let's not fight those guys. Let's instead see what's over here. The answer being, of course, more of these. Oh wait, there's a ladder here. You can barely see it, but it's there. No, get off the ladder, Garrett. That's how you do it. So that water doesn't look nice, so let's not go in there. Let's instead continue our trek through the creature-infested sewers. Oh. Yeah, let's get killed by a creature, that's great. You know what, I have a better idea. Let's not get killed by a creature. Let's instead just run past it. And up the platform we go. And we get frustrated. First listen to... let's see what lies beyond.
In which I faced a fearsome swamp monster and vanquish him.
Oh boy.
I shall start. Certainly before me stood the
Gee, I wonder if this guy knows they're holding open auditions down at the Opera House this week.
Yeah. That's actually a reference to a mission in Thief Gold where there's an opera mission where you can find a crazy guy in the sewers who's ranting to himself, much like there. So let's bust open this wall and see what lies beyond it. And leave that guy in peace. There's nothing else you can do here, so through the wall it is. This place looks different. These are like... oh boy. I sure hope that guy is alright. Oh shoot. Not sure what that was about, but that didn't look nice at all. So, what's in this book? Life is hard. No work, living on the streets during winter. Groundskeeper, but they're not looking to hire anyone, so whoever wrote this book is starving on the streets. So he drank from a water throw, but he felt his muscles locking up, and next thing he knows, he's trapped in an old hospital. No idea what's going on. Strange nurse in a long white dress comes by every so often and injects him. So what happened later? It's the 31st. The procedure will be undergone, but he will join them before the night is over. So what's going on in here? What could that have been about? Well, there sure are a lot of beds here. Cots, more like. And,
Somebody help me.
and spooks which disappear when we get close. And the surgery room. And a door over here, but we can't open it. So... Oh, another book. Doesn't like living down here, but it's better than getting beaten by daddy, so... There's a mean-looking guy with a hat and an eye patch, but he hasn't noticed him. And the lady in white is very pretty, so she might be nice to her. There's lots of spooky things down here. So the girl who wrote this diary hopes the lady's nice. And makes the song which we heard near the beginning of this thing. So she introduced herself to Andariel, the White Lady. Totally nice. Totally isn't a demon who tries to kill people. Andy, isn't that cute? So she wants her to take the procedure as well. Apparently it will make her feel very good, and it will make her one of them. Who is them? Isn't that the question? Apparently she agreed, which is kind of grim, but into the surgery room we go, where we find... the vision of her being cut open. And a head which screams without lungs. And not much else really. So on we go to see what else there is here. There's a morgue that we can't open, a door that we can't interact with, and over here is the Elang MD office. Who is Elang? Uh-oh. Oh shit, a skeleton. Truly the spookiest thing in this thing. So... oh shoot, did you hear that? We can't get out of here now. Another book. Yes, lots of info dumping in this section. So if I recall correctly, because I've played this before, the gist of this is that this dude was harvesting the poor and taking out the pineal fluid or something and injecting it into himself to keep himself from aging, which is called the procedure. And he needs the victims to be conscious and conscious so that they can feel fear, which apparently makes it work. So pretty monstrous stuff, I suppose. Fluid of fear will not intermingle with the cord fluid, which is then injected into his veins, and he's young of spirit and heart once again. He plans to live forever, but we can't allow that to happen. Indeed, our new objective is to find this Dr. Lang madman and put an end to his nefarious plan. I don't know if we can even do that, considering what we've been through, but there's also a recording here, right next to a key.
specimen for the procedure. Now, dear, this won't hurt a bit. First the incision, yes, right at the neck, yes. Now, carefully down to the 5th vertebrae. Must be careful here. Are you still with me, my dear? Ah, good. Here, the rest of your organs will be of great help, don't you worry. Now, removing the cord fluid. Just there. Good. Now for the injection. Just right. Yes.
Oh boy.
To be so young again. Thank you, my dear. I will be able to live forever and continue my work.
Yes, apparently he has been successful in his little foray. Still can't get out of here though. I do wonder what we're supposed to do, because I don't remember getting stuck in here before. The morgue key perhaps? No? The lockpick? Apparently yes. Well, you know what this means. Okay, we're done. So, we have the morgue key now, so let's see if we can get in there. Yes, we can. Wonder what... bones and heads being left lying around, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's not good.
There now. That wasn't so bad, was it? Let's get a look at you, shall we? Ah, yes. You are a very nice specimen. That eye. What is it? Inferior Hammerite technology. I should have guessed. Oh, well. Now, be patient. It's off to the freezer for you. I'll be back to you within the hour for medical breakthroughs. Yes. Oh, my, you're heavy. Now, what have you got on you? An infernal sword. No wonder you're so heavy. Well, must get rid of that. Now, off we go. You know, when I first started, I harvested street people. But now, specimens tend to just drop from the sky. Yes. Well, we're almost there. My, you're still quite heavy. Here we are. Now, in we go. Just a little further. Right here. This is as good a place as any. There. Now, I'll be back for you within the hour. You must not waste time. Your body must just begin to freeze. That solidifies the organs, you see. Now, time to prepare for the final phase of my breakthrough. Yes, the doctor will be right back.
So now that other really long cutscene is over, and the doors are closed, and as you might have gleaned from that, we are starting to freeze to death in this freezer. We need to get out of here. And by the way,
I need to find a way out of here before I freeze to death.
yes, thanks for that, Garrett. But anyway, to answer Spike's question, yes, I have a play pause button on my keyboard. And my music player just happened to have the, you know, Danganronpa music playing, so that worked out pretty well. So you are already seeing how we're going to get out of here. Just use the box to break through these icicles, since we don't have our sword anymore. And try not to get sucked into these fans. Just get out of here.
You're expecting me to believe that some evil doctor has been keeping himself alive for 100 years, and by injecting himself with some serum made from human organs and spinal fluid, and that unlike anyone else in the last century, you somehow managed to get away.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to hear the story. I'm just telling you.
Right. You must think I am one stupid tattler.
You're accusing me of taking poetic license?
If there's one thing I'd never accuse you of, Garrett, being a poet would be at the top of the list. No, what I'm saying is I think the beer is doing some of the talking. But who cares? Go on with the tale.
Right. Well, I found myself.
Yep, I sure did find myself. It's kind of interesting that they spent all that time recording the voices for these little cutscenes. So we're in the waterfall cave under the freezer in the sewers. And we somehow didn't take any damage from that fall. Which is good, because we're about to die, but the water level is calculated just right so that you won't take damage there, but here it's actually kind of deep. So, where do we go from here? Well, this does seem to be leading somewhere. I sure do wonder where, though. Oh boy. Well, we don't seem to be able to get up there. So maybe down here there's something we can... yeah, there we go. So we made it through. And if I recall correctly, what's coming up right here is the best, most scary part of this whole fan mission, yes. This is it, this is the epitome. Are we going to escape? Uh-oh. This doesn't fare too well.
Well, what happened next?
Sorry, it's nearly daybreak and I need to get home.
You can't stop now. I want to hear the end of the story.
Nope, cop out.
So how'd you get away from the living statues? Was the White Lady behind it all? Or Dr. Lamb? Or something else?
You'll have to wait and find out tomorrow night.
So yeah.
Fine. Well, you be on your guard on your way home, Garrett. You never know who or what might be watching.
Isn't
Don't
that the
worry,
truth?
I don't think any of the evil spirits followed me home. Till tomorrow, then?
So we're in sort of camera mode, I guess, following Garrett out of the tavern here. Now, we're back in first person, and we cannot get back in. This guy looks kind of familiar, doesn't he? So what are our objectives now? We'll find our way back to the streets apparently, but we already did that, I think. We're alive, and getting flashes of white light. And also there are statues in the streets. And spooky voices, and the statues are moving. we're getting visions of the freezer, apparently. And these nice jack-o'-lantern models that I'm pretty sure they made just for this mission. Well, I'm not entirely certain, but it wouldn't surprise me, given how much work went into this. We've made it to the streets, but something seems wrong. What could be going on? Well, what the deal is that over here we find this message pinned to the door. And we get jumped by the statues.
That one looks fresh, Doctor.
Uh-oh. Looks like we were fooling ourselves. We didn't manage to escape after all. But we did complete the objective and completed the mission with that. So yeah, that was Deceptive Perceptions 2 Phantasmagoria. Inspired by the first one, but made by a different guy. What were our stats to this? Locks picked. Apparently we get a number of times we jumped and cried like a little girl and almost shat our pants, but I'm not entirely certain how that's determined. So we killed 4 things, backstabbed 3. What did we kill? I forget. Oh, the spiders, I guess, and that one spook. That was it. And apparently there was more loot we could have found, but, you know, what good is loot when you're getting cannibalized by an evil doctor and a demon lady anyway? And that took almost an hour to complete. So yes, that was the mission. I certainly hope that was enjoyable. We could look at the credits, I guess. I don't think I've seen this before. No, I have not. Didn't seem to me like that there'd be that many people behind this, because as far as I'm aware, you know, oh goodness, Terry Brosius. These are the people who worked on the actual engine, though, I think. Not sure they had that much to do with this fan mission in particular. And this seems to be mute, though, so I guess this is my last chance to provide this as our next. Yeah, there's Eric Brosius. I'm pretty sure he didn't really do much with this. He wasn't really involved with this mission. Ouch. Spiffy asks, when do we get to watch Ben Jordan 2? Well, technically I could do that now, but there is a little something else I wanted to do. And as far as I'm aware, beating both Ben Jordan 2 original and the remake, which, you know, it has, would take about an hour. And the other thing I had prepared also takes about an hour. And as you know, Ambush Bug is gonna be streaming in about an hour and a half, so I don't really want to conflict with his stream, as I do want to watch it. So I think what we'll do is watch the thing that I had prepared and then do Ben Jordan 2 next time, I think. Since there seems to be some demand for it, apparently. Oh, the song is ending. What else do I have in here? I have Mafia 1 music. Doesn't quite fit quite as well. Oh, hello, Desiro. Glad you decided to stop by. Okay, so that seems to be the end of the credits, so I think we've seen everything. Oh yeah. I suppose the Skype group people don't know about ambush bugs, so let me see if I can link you. Just gotta get the actual link. Oh, right. Twitch, this guy. Streams on Sundays, Mondays and Thursdays, starting at 10 p.m. EST. Doing a long play. He's playing, quote unquote, of Twin Snakes right now.